So there's no.
Some people choose not to. Some people know the difference between right and wrong, but they choose to pretend not.
They're voluntarily not going to want to choose that.
There are bad people out there. Let's say 30% of people have a fucked mindset and don't understand the difference between right and wrong. They know it, they just don't understand it. They don't give a fuck.
Those people wouldn't be in the group.
In your fucking what do you call it? Perfect society or whatever, your fantasy. In what? Yeah.
Because no one would want to do that. Why would they all want to do that when it leads directly to harm being done to them? Why would they want to do that? The only reason people do harmful action is because harm has been done to them in the first place. No one's doing them any harm.
You have not met a fucking 3-year-old on a mission.
Mate, you're dealing with a 3-year-old getting used in harming.
Nah, man. That kid is my fucking brother. You're just like spastic.
Bro, the 3-year-old is harming you. That 3-year-old is used.
Or maybe he was given ADHD meds. He fucking stabbed me.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, he could have been injured that way.
Right. And ADHD, in a lot of ways, is usually a symptom of trauma. What happens when kids are traumatized at a young age? What we consider trauma and what a child considers trauma could be completely different. Like even a baby, when you take them out for the day and they get overstimulated, they're pissed. So just walking around for the day is traumatizing to a baby. You know what I mean? So our version of what that means to that child is different, which is why you have to really pay attention. But ADD, when you have a traumatized kid, one of the things that's a sign of it is their inability to stay focused.
It wasn't that deep. It wasn't that deep, man.
Yeah, but you don't get to judge how a different brain reacts to things. Different people react in different ways.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it this way. It's a joke. Like I said, it's not that deep.
It is, because in a world full of traumatized individuals who think they're fucking fine. So,
How deeply did he stab you?
Oh, he stabbed me with a blunt pencil, but still broke the skin. Like fucking man.
Oh.
Yeah. I think I was being a shit. I can remember I was making fun of him about something.
Wait, Frank, are you an atheist?
Bit through this.
I always have to ask nowadays. I always have to remind myself. If you are, I'll know how to address it. If you're not, maybe I will already ask.
You don't have any compassion for people anymore, Chris?
Well, no, not atheist. More agnostic than anything, but leaning towards atheist.
Okay, cool. No worries.
It's just tons of compassion for people. He just doesn't make excuses for people. There's a big difference.
Yeah, that's it. I just need to know if someone's spiritually dead. I'll know. Like for example, I know for example there's a stone. When I'm walking on the ground, I see a stone lying there. I know that stone is spiritually dead. It's just a stone. So therefore, you're not going to see me talking to the stone. You're not going to see me putting the stone to bed. You're not going to see me giving food to the stone. Because I know it's just a stone. It doesn't need any of those things. Same thing with an atheist. I know there are some things that are closed off from that person. There's no point addressing those elements. No point talking about them, discussing them, venturing into certain topics because it's pointless. It's like a stone. No point putting it to bed.
Well, how about giving people enough rope to hang themselves with first? Or
it's no offense.
I think the level of pomposity in your attitude is quite it's like passive.
Because the way I see it is, if someone doesn't know that God exists, they're spiritually dead.
Oh, Grizzly, I can't do something like that.
Like it's simple as that. If you ask somebody, do you know that God exists? Someone says, no, I don't know that God exists. Then they're spiritually dead. They're disconnected.
You're right, I'm spiritually dead.
Unfortunately so, because you don't know that God exists. Like in bare bone truth, no personal offense. Like
Grizzly, can we move on?
We can.
Yeah, cheers.
What do you want to talk about, Frank?
I think I want to talk about this hot new virus.
Hot
You
new
like that?
It's a hot new virus.
virus. Yeah, it was patented in 2015. Not new. It's not hot. It's fucking tuberculosis or bronchitis. That's all it is.
Yeah, it looks like it's rapidly, yeah. Well, let's see what happens. Let's give it a couple of weeks. Maybe it will become a full-blown fucking like all the like people fear, or it could just blow over, and next month we don't even remember its name.
Look, if Plague Inc. has taught me anything, right? You get 500 in, and they already start researching a vaccine. You run.
The only problem is the vaccine doesn't prevent the disease. That's the biggest problem that I've got. They seem to think vaccines prevent disease. They don't.
Vaccines again?
They spread the
I'm not
disease
doing
from everybody who
vaccines
doesn't
either.
take
I will lose my goddamn mind in this server.
You gotta wake up to the
So
truth.
you already lost your mind. You were just pointing out where you've been, wrong. You're not
That's
losing.
fucking gaslighting. Get at it.
Frank, you gotta wake up to the fact that, bro, there are certain things that are just not true in the world, such as that vaccines prevent disease. Like,
Or anything that comes out of your fucking mouth, mate.
I understand that, Frank. To you, I seem like I'm crazy. I know. When you look at me, you think I'm nuts. I know that. I get that. And I know why you see me that way. You live in a prison. I get that.
Grizzly, stop this, please. Just have a normal conversation. God damn it, dude.
I think he's nuts too.
But that's the thing, because you guys are looking at me for a prison that has been abused by government and society. I am a clean one. I'm trying to help you.
Grizzly, honestly, just doesn't faze me, this shit. This is not important shit in my life.
They've been lying to you about everything, sir. Even the language you use, even the syntax of the language you use is incorrect.
Oh, no.
For example, when you use the word love, Frank, when you use the word me, when you use the word I, you don't understand people.
Grizzly, fucking stop, please.
What?
Because it's so fucking annoying.
Well then,
It's the same shtick.
you have the
I
ability
know,
to
bro.
walk
It's
away.
like, Frank, I know, bro. You know,
No, I'm trying to reach a middle ground.
Bro,
Talk about something else other than this same
Frank, is it as annoying, dude? Bro, is it as annoying as when you're waking up at like 6 in the morning with the alarm clock blaring? Yeah, is it as annoying as that?
No, Grizzly. Because that's normally alerting me about something that I need to do, need to pay attention.
Yeah, no shit. If it's like really early in the morning, like, I'm actually usually get up at 9 in the morning. Just to think like,
You are like a seal is what you are.
Got it. He's getting angry.
I know, man. Like, bro, it's like a you're on a cove, like, Frank, we're here, come to the light, bro, come to the light. Like,
If I hear fucking Grizzly's voice as it's come to the light, I will fucking dive down. Like, I'm not handling that. I'm not spending 1 fucking second in eternity.
oh, Frank, you know what's gonna happen, bro? One day, like, hopefully, one day, long in the future, very old and wise. Finally, when you pass, eventually, when you go up to the gate, they're gonna say, you're gonna have a conversation with the deity, and you're gonna say, sorry, how was life, Frank? And you're gonna go through a few things, and you're gonna be like, but no one told me these things that you're telling me now. And like, someone did.
Like, oh, remember friends?
And be like, these will be like, someone did tell you, someone did explain it all to you, but you ignored them. You can be like, who told me? And they'll be like, that dude, Grizzly, on Discord.
I am more
remember that
straight
time, remember that
character than that, thank you very much. I will stick to my principles at that point. I don't care if you're right. I don't care if you're right at that point. I ain't spending 1 fucking second with you. Oh shit, you were right. Fuck.
And you know what, Frank? You know what?
I'm not fucking going anywhere near that shit. If you're there, no, fuck that.
Frank, one thing, at that very moment, when that deity tells you that, when that truth bomb drops, and your jaw drops, and you start to leap in both, like, well, I don't know what emotions are going to be leaping, so fear and disgust and surprise, probably, right? And that very moment, bro, my soul would appear to laugh and say, I told you.
Grace, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What do you enjoy more? Discerning truth or creating confusion?
Yeah, they're often one and the same thing.
You fucking dirty, filthy piece of shit.
Come on, man.
Bro, sometimes you have to break a few eggs to make an omelet, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? You're one of a kind, Chris, so I can respect that.
That's what I hear, dude. That's what I hear. And there's nothing wrong with that because I'm not harming any living beings. Okay? That's what everything I'm doing is right. I'm right in what I do because I'm not harming any living beings.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
That's how it is. Are you a righteous person? If you harm any living being, then you were right. If you did harm any living being, then you're not right. Very simple. Even children understand this, I promise you. You know, a little child, and when I speak like this to a little 5-year-old, they're like, yes, that's the that, and they're agreeing, yeah, they're like, yep. And they're even telling me this. When I tell them when I ask a little kid, what is the only thing you don't like in the world? What is the only thing you don't like in the world that you know so far as a 5-year-old? They're like, when people hurt people. Oh, that's what they all say. When an animal hurts an animal. When someone gets hurt. When someone is sad. That's all they don't like. That's the only wrong. That's the only thing you're not allowed to do. Like, the only wrong. Like, don't harm other living beings. How hard is it? How hard is it?
Grizzly, do you ever shut the fuck up?
No, I'm trying to explain to you, but do you
ever shut the fuck up, man?
Yeah, we have normal conversations in here when somebody isn't so fucking triggered by what's being said, believe it or not.
I know this resonance is a little bit out of range. Like essentially, you're like an AM radio trying to catch an FM channel, bro.
My name's Grizzly and I'm a huge faggot.
You're me, mate.
Hey, Grizz, drink some water.
No, bro, there's an apple juice.
Natural law. You must follow the natural laws of the world.
How,
Yes, you must. Not you should want to follow that.
Must follow them.
I just want to ask you, the weed you're smoking, is it being dried properly?
At least.
Well, good, I hit the fuel, man, yeah.
Supper. Tell this fool.
That's what I'm saying. The path to salvation, is there for you to walk, but but it's straightforward. That's the good news is
God,
after death.
So
Bad
much.
news is you're gonna have to walk the fucking path.
Thank you so much.
To get your walking good to feel motherfuckers.
I really appreciate that.
We're going to pay that cost.
You have to walk this. If you want to get salvation, you
So
have
I'm
to walk.
burning.
If you talk the talk, you better walk the walk. Right, Grizzly?
No, simple. If you want the path to salvation, you better just you must be ready to change yourself. And that's hard.
I'm a hard-ass nigga. I'm a hard-ass nigga, so that ain't nothing, bro.
I'm telling you that I'm half trolling, and I'm telling you the truth at the same time. You don't understand how hard it is to do this. You don't get it.
don't understand.
I'm appealing to even the reprobate in you, so if you listen, constantly see.
Wow.
They'll go in there, so because that's the part that you can't control.
You just touched
The
my
part that you can control, which is with your free will, which is this constant repeat that you constantly do. It's okay, I'll avoid that, and I'll plant them big control. And eventually, one day, you'll be like, yeah, Grizzly was right one day. You'll see.
Hopefully it's not too late. Hopefully it's not at the end and you're like, God damn it, I gotta go do this fucking thing all over again. Fuck.
One day.
Why didn't I listen to the Messiah?
Look at all these fucking teachers you brought me, and I fucking disregarded every single fucking
I
god.
promise each one of these people that I speak to, each one of them eventually one day will have to find freedom is more important than slavery. Each one of them.
Wait a minute though, Chris. They're not going to be thinking of you though. See, that's.
It's not about me. It's about them understanding that freedom is more important than slavery.
But I want you to please keep that in mind though, that it's not about you. It's
I don't give a
about.
fuck. All I care about is do they understand that they're complete slaves. If they understand that, it's fucking great. If they don't understand that, it's fucking awful.
Did Jesus judge anybody? Or did he leave it up to God?
Exists. Fucking story. fucking fable.
This isn't about judgment.
The X-Men comic.
You always accuse me of judging people because you don't understand the difference between speaking
Give
truth
them a
and not
chance.
being attached to it.
I give people enough rope to hang themselves.
Excuses for people because you have a codependent.
I'm not making any excuse for anybody. What I'm saying is, slow down. Let them fucking.
Mate, stick this fucking Jesus myth up your ass. Yeah?
I'm not a Christian. I don't care about that.
You don't need to invoke Jesus Christ here for nonsense when you look at it exoterically. If you want to talk about esoteric,
I agree.
if you want to talk about esoteric, start talking about natural law. Talk about that. Talk about those terms.
You gotta throw away that fucking thesaurus, man. It's not doing you anything.
It's not as well. Are you fucking nuts?
Why
don't you look at the word?
You should use a better thesaurus, one that works.
I think you should look up what natural law means.
Use esoteric.
Yeah, esoteric. What's wrong with that word?
Esoteric, as in finding any information, gleaning any information from what you say.
As in Christianity has an exoteric understanding and an esoteric.
Esoteric technique behind it.
No, there is exoteric Christianity and there is esoteric. Did you not know that?
Nice, man.
Did you not know that? I mean, maybe that happens to be a fact, sir. Maybe I educated you, maybe I didn't. Maybe you're gonna look it up, maybe you weren't. We'll see. Probably you won't look it up because you think you've worked to figure it all out. But your life that
fucking
your little part, your little income, put your own little thing in your life. That's all that matters to you. I get it. You're disconnected. I get it. But maybe, just maybe, you're gonna wake the fuck up. Maybe.
What's the
What's the what?
Oh, nothing. I'm just looking at something astrology-wise.
So did that guy leave?
Yeah, he did. He posted.
Darkness cannot exist in the presence of light.
Yeah. He had a narcissistic rage moment that couldn't be prevented, so he had to, slash quit.
The atheists absolutely hate me. They can't stand me. No atheists.
Atheists are pretty retarded.
Yeah, even theists and deists. Most of those can't stand me, but atheists don't do it. To them, I sound like either a lunatic or just like some cult, like I'm trying to be a cult leader.
I love this song because it perfectly describes all fucking atheists.
The only thing I ever talk about is freedom. Man. Honestly, the only thing I ever talk about is freedom and sovereignty and ability to choose. No one telling you what you have to do. Freedom, everything about beautiful openness, and in the end, when you listen to people criticizing you, it's always like, yeah, man, he just wants chaos, man. He just wants everyone to kill each other. He just wants literally, it's like I'm talking to. It's like what they hear. What I say is one thing, what they hear is something else.
I went through a period like that when I was like a preteen teenager, when I couldn't deal with the pain and the things around me, and I was like, why me, God? And fuck the world, burn it all, right? And it's that spiteful place of you putting yourself above others, not seeing how you're part of this creation, and it's very childlike. Like that experience, that repression, it's very childlike. So much of our society today stay in that. They're either acting like toddlers throwing fucking tantrums all the time, or they're acting like teenagers who can't get past the fact that God doesn't actually hate them. It's not all about them, believe it or not.
I hate it when atheists psychoanalyze God. It's like you're a fucking human being. Like you can't put yourself in God's place. Be like an ant trying to psychoanalyze it.
The thing is that when it comes to the so-called judgment or what we want and doesn't want, it's not like a personal thing. There is a set of laws which have created that judgment automatically. It's almost like the accounting method has already been decided. It's almost like the way God will see it. It's not really what he likes. Well, yeah, by definition, something is evil. He doesn't like by definition, but it's not like a personal thing. It's just like evil was made to be undesirable. It was made that way. It exists because it's undesirable and it shouldn't exist. Okay, it's not there on the ballot or whatever. It's there and it shouldn't exist. When someone is doing evil, that's wrong. It's bad. never happened.
We can't really judge evil that well. It's hard to know what's good or bad in a limited perspective, whereas like God would have a larger perspective and he'd be able to understand things better. That's like,
But think about this, but hold on, even in personal terms, even if say God hates something, right, or appreciates something. Well, if hold on, wait a minute, if he's the creator of all things, and omnipotent and omnipresent, how the fuck is he not able to destroy the thing he hates? What the fuck is all that about?
so
He's beyond the constructs of hate. It's energy. It's fucking energy. Energy plays out. It's got to be something.
Potentially, can you see? The only thing that God could have destroyed, he did destroy. The point is, what he can't destroy is the opposite of God. The non-existence of God. By definition, that has to exist because God exists. So the non-existence of God, the evil must exist. It's like a concept. Like there's light and then there's the absence of light. Right? So there's good and there's no good. Okay? The God is good. If there's no God, so there's no.
I can prove that we can't tell the difference between good and bad in a limited perspective with this story here. So like, there's a guy, a farmer, and he had a horse, right? The horse runs away, and all the people in the village go, "Oh, that's bad luck." And the guy says, "Maybe." And then a few days later, the horse comes back, and it brings with it like 3 more wild horses. And then they're like, "Oh, that's good luck." And the guy goes, "Maybe." Well, later his son was trying to break in one of the wild horses, and he fell off the horse and hurt his leg. And they go, "Oh, that's bad luck." The guy says, "Maybe." Wouldn't you know, the next day, there's a war, and they come to recruit young men for the army, and his son can't go to war because he broke his legs. And they go, "Oh, that's good luck." So, like, the point of the story is, like, you don't really, in a limited, short amount of time, it's hard to determine what's good and evil or what's...
No, the point of the story is you're not supposed to measure good and bad by what it means relative to you. You have to move outside of yourself and measure it independently. So in each of those instances, there was not a single thing of good. Everything was good up until the moment when they came to recruit people for the army. That was bad. That's wrong. That's violating them.
But in like, the thing was, like, in the short term, they were good or bad, but in the long term...
I get where you're coming. You're looking at the bigger picture. He's just trying to explain it in a way of normal people's perspective and their daily judgment of what they see in front of themselves. And in reality, you don't know what that lesson is bringing to you. As hard as it may be, as ugly as it may.
What I'm saying is you can interpret that story. You can interpret that story either by comparing everything good and bad with what's means relative to you, and it always changes depending on events. Or you can step outside of yourself and measure everything there based upon third-party terms, right? So what was good and what was objectively bad everywhere in that story. Oh, a horse ran away. No bad there. Was any sovereignty infringed upon? Was any harm done to any living beings in that case? No. So everything all good. Then a horse came back with more horses. Did anything happen wrong? Would they take it there? Were they slaves? Did the horse force them to go there? Probably not. So therefore, it's still all good. 3 horses. Then the man breaks his leg. Fucking made it. It's an accident. Shit happened. Was there any evil there? Was there any harm? Living beings harm? No.
Someone was harmed.
Wait a minute. The story. We're reinterpreting the story in accordance to a different perspective. Okay. So then what happens? Then offense, whatever happens, they're all good. And then some other human beings come along and say, wait, this other sovereign living being now has to go to an army or else. Oh, he's got a broken leg, so now we can leave now. So that was an evil about to be committed. Because if he had a normal leg, they would have taken it away from the army. That would have been evil. So that was a near evil about to occur. That was almost bad. And then it dodged the bullet. They stopped being evil and they realized they had a broken leg. Okay, cool. And then what else happened? And then the war started. That's evil. Yeah. So that's the story reinterpreted.
That was very complex. I think Ashley...
Which is an enlightened perspective, and I appreciate your enlightened perspective. I think
but that's how you interpret it. All the other interpretations about you.
It's about, like, mainly, like, atheists argue that, oh, well, if there's a God, then why does he let babies get cancer? And the whole
let me play middleman here. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, P-March, you're coming at it from the perspective of the individual who is so locked in their own personality that they're looking at each one of these circumstances as good, bad, good, bad. Their judgment filter is on. Grizzly is coming at it from the perspective of the larger picture, which is why his perspective is more enlightened under the understanding of what is good and what is bad. Both are true. Both are right. And you see how the majority of people get locked in that smaller perspective of judging each one of those experiences.
But there wasn't when there wasn't any you're talking about judging things good and bad strictly on the intention behind an act.
No. We're talking about...
Well, you could have good and bad, that's what we're talking about.
No, it's not.
We're not talking about
Perspective of it.
yeah, like it's good for me or bad for me, and then it changes based on like events in the future.
Your idea of good and bad obviously is defined by your perspective of intent. That I don't know exactly where that comes from, but
It's not like a moral thing. We're not talking. It's not a morality thing. It's like this is good for me or this is bad.
this is
It's not like a moral question. And then the thing is, like,
Of course breaking your own leg is bad for you. It's unlucky, and geez, now you can't do things. Why would you say that it's not bad?
because
because it taught you a greater lesson. Like that's what it. This is the argument I've been having with you for 3 fucking months that you can't get at. Like you're so stuck in your own experience.
Because they have to understand all moral actions are good.
it's not about morality though. It's about like having a larger perspective.
What do you think? Oh, that's the page. Like that.
Like the argument is about, okay, so atheists will say they don't believe in God because how could God let a little child get cancer? Well, from our limited perspective as humans, of course, like
God doesn't have.
it's hard to see how like the child getting cancer could, like how we could rationalize it. It seems like unjust and unfair. But like, from God's perspective, you might have a reason for giving the child cancer that we don't understand.
How do you believe in child cancer?
Okay, but that's
The universe is telling you something, giving you signs, God is speaking to you in certain ways, right? Saying, maybe you should, like, you're getting all these signs. Everything in the world is telling you, gee, maybe I should be looking at ways of reducing my sugar intake, all this stuff, and you just completely ignore everything that's coming into you, all the information that you're getting, and you just go and then next month you realise, oh shit, I've got cancer. Maybe if I, maybe there's putting roadblocks in the way to teach you a lesson because
any
you had all the information that you needed.
Any illness anyone ever gets, there's a reason why they got that. It's not an accident and it's not divine intervention that they did or didn't get cancer. It's a physical thing that happened or didn't happen to create that. So in the case of a baby in cancer, that baby was exposed to chemicals, it's not shit. You want to keep that baby cancer, and that's what happened. It's not God that gave it cancer. If the parents fucking mishandling of the baby, or the doctors, or someone else fucking up a situation, or the factory next door, or whatever, the shit they gave the baby, whatever, it caused the cancer. Simple as that. It's nothing to do with God.
I'm talking about an atheist argument that you're on.
No, I understand what they say there, but they're stupid because they in their head, God is like this divine planner which gives babies cancer or gives people cancer. They're bad or something. They have a misunderstanding of God's influence.
God isn't a being.
I know, but the atheists think of him as a big daddy guy. They misunderstand what true is.
But that word atheism is strongly associated with Christianity. So you got to think about that from someone's coming to this.
That's what they're thinking of atheism. The opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, so atheists and Christians disagree. They're opposite.
I guess they're associated in the fact that they argue all the time.
No, the thing is, Christians make claims which atheists disbelieve because there's no evidence. And religion people believe that they have no evidence. The book that they have.
Well, technically, atheism is a claim. When the atheists say, like, I don't make a claim, I just disbelieve you, that's a fucking cop-out. If you're an atheist, you're making a claim that God doesn't exist. You don't believe God exists.
Anyone who says, ask anyone the final question, do you know that God exists? Ask them in those words. Don't say, do you think God exists? Say, do you know that God exists? And if the answer is no, then they're spiritually dead. Because if you don't know God exists, then literally, bro, me personally, bro, I'm more sure that God exists than I am. And I'm 100% sure that I am. I'm even more sure that God exists. Because God must exist.
How in what frame do you speak of this? What do you? What importance is it to you to have this belief? And what frame does this belief come? Sorry?
What?
I said, what importance does this belief have in your life, and in what form does this belief come to you, or well, I'm just trying to find what frame of reference you're coming from when you say the word God.
It's the securitor to my foundation of where I get my morality. And that's what I base all my moral judgments on. I consider this world to be an existence where all right and wrong come from, good and bad, right and wrong, cold and wet and hot and dry. Everything in existence comes from entities created this thing. So that includes morality. So what I can and can't do, what is advantageous of this. All my choices are based upon the understanding that it's all that comes from that. But within that, I've got free will. Like a big sandbox, I get to choose within it, but then there are some things I cannot do.
But no, I'm quite impartial with that.
So out of all the choices I can do, I'm going to make my selection, my whim and desire. But all the choices I can't do, I will never, ever even consider doing them, let alone do them. So out of all the green choices, I'm going to pick my heart's content, and out of all the red choices, never going to do. And I know clear the existence. Clear. No grey areas.
Well, no grey areas in respect to what? To everything.
To every choice I ever make, I know clearly what I can and cannot do. In every choice, whether it's which bread I eat, or whether it's how I respond to another human being, whether it's what I do or don't do, whether I go somewhere, everything I do or don't do. Basically, I know clearly it's green or red. No, yes or no, can I not do that? And out of all the choices that I take, there are multiple cans, multiple can't. And out of all the cans, I choose wisely. And I choose however the fuck I want. And no one's going to tell me no. I'm going to do anything I want to do in the green column, anything I want to do. So that some of that violates government script. That violates a lot of laws. And the red in the red column, there is some stuff that I will never do. Even someone paid me. Even if in the red column there was something that saved humanity from the dark side, I wouldn't. If there's something I have to do, but it went in the red column, but that actually would save humanity from ultimate disaster, would save the lives of 6 billion people, I wouldn't do it in the red column.
Oh yeah, Cal was talking about this the other day.
No joke, I swear to God, no joke. Someone gave me $100 billion tomorrow. I'm going to do something in the red column, wouldn't it?
Alright, let's play a game, just because it's kind of, unless you want to talk about something specific.
Anything, you can ask me, Grizzly, what goes in the